Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be about Amanda Bynes. I have a lot of questions about this lady. I don't believe I've ever done a reading on her. Before I get to all the interesting questions, let me just see what's going on with the energies. Let me use this deck. Okay, there's conflict. Yeah, the conflict is severe. Okay, what's going on? Okay, overdose. Okay, someone's still on drugs. Corrupt official. There's someone that's governing her of authority that's corrupt. Karmic feminine, she's still being a crazy ass bitch. Someone's putting something in her food to sabotage, might even be to kill her. Not just that, this is a Masonic operation. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Okay. So we're getting the tea. What can we see? What is this conflict about? What can we see about this conflict? Seeing a conflict. Okay, so there's a lot of illusions with her situation, guys. There's a lot of illusions. Not just that, it's telling me that someone's controlling her. Not only is someone controlling her, but there's an occult dynamic to this with the moon. Right? So that's what I'm getting with this conflict. A man is controlling her. Alright? It's a very powerful man as well, because this is the emperor. Someone in the industry, someone with authority, power. Someone's making plans. What can we see about this plan that's being made for her? Can we see? Okay. She doesn't want to go along with it. If you see how the cards fell out, it fell out like this. So it's different pathways she can make. That's what I'm seeing. It's like she's trying to fight for her survival. It's telling me she's trying to fight for her place. It's an energy of almost like trying to fight for, I don't know why it's being phrased this way, trying to fight for her maturity because someone's treating her like a kid. What's the next path? Okay, the path to happiness. So it's like, I don't know, she has decisions that she can make. That's what I'm seeing. Either she can follow this man that's directing her to bullshit, that's infantilizing her, or she can move to happiness. But the thing is that when this lady's well, I'm seeing that she just gets into drugs. It is what it is. The Three of Cups can also represent partying, drugs, and all that stuff. So it's telling me, like, yeah, she can move to happiness, but it's almost like she's damned if she do, she's damned if she don't. You know, on one hand, it's like a man's controlling her. On the other hand, it's like, okay, if she separates and do her own thing, she's still going to be not well because she's involved in all these drugs. What can we see about this overdose? What, this deck? Because it's showing me she's still doing drugs. What can we see about this drugs? All right, what's going on with that? King of Pentacles. It's a man here that's keeping her on drugs, that's using her as a sex slave. It's telling me sex slave, sex magic, and we have conflict here again. So remember how I was telling you, I'm going to make this a little bit neat. So remember how I was telling you that there's conflict, right? To start this off, and it's because of a man, right? You see this shit, right? Now look, we have conflict here, right? Because of a man. Then I'm seeing a man here because I said, like, what's going on with these drugs, this overdose, and more conflict. So it's telling me, in death. This man is really trying to have this woman die. Yeah, it's really fucked up. It's really fucked up because we have the King of Pentacles. Someone's giving her money to even use, like, these drugs. Also using her as a sex slave. There's fights, there's conflict. This man's also low-key trying to kill her. This man has some sort of fetish with trying to kill her. So she's going through a very tough time. What can we see about this corrupt official, this deck? All right. Whoever is her doctors, her lawyers, I know this is going to be a bit of a stretch, and let me just say, this isn't my opinions. I know you're supposed to say opinions, because it, like, legally, I guess you could say opinions is better instead of saying it's fact. So let me just say, this isn't even my opinions, and it is fact. You want to know why it's fact? Because the tarot, the energies say it's fact. It's not me saying it's fact. So if you're going to sue someone, bitch, sue them motherfucking cards. Fucking son of bitches that's watching this shit that don't like what I'm saying and shit. Because what I'm seeing, though, is that this corrupt... Oh, I don't know why I got official, but this corrupt officer, ooh, when shit like that happens, guys, it's not by mistake, right? It's a corrupt official. And the reason why I was seeing corrupt official instead of corrupt officer is because it relates to an official. It can be her lawyers, her doctors. It's telling me her lawyers, her doctors, tower moment. They're part of the problem. They're not part of the solution. They're trying to hurt her. They're also playing on her weakness, her insecurities, her fears, her doubts, her low position at this moment in time with the Five of Pentacles. People are stealing from her as well. King of Swords. Yeah, these people are playing her, guys. This man energy, she has a lot of men in her energies that's just using her for sex, that's just exploiting her, and that's hurting her. This is very sad, right? Yeah, what can we see about this woman? This karmic feminine. What can we see? The hangman represents drugs. It can also represent being stuck. It could also represent hidden enemies. Okay, so this is just explaining her whole shit. We're putting everything out on blast with this woman. Ooh, shit. Ooh, girl. It's getting crazy. She wants to escape, but she doesn't know what to do because she's stuck. In and out. The Two of Pentacles, in and out. It's like 1 minute she's better than the next. She's being used as a sex slave. They fucking... I'm gonna just watch what I say. They fucking doing the most with this woman. That's all I can tell you. They're doing the most with this motherfucking woman. What else can we see with this energy? Because I don't even want to touch this. This speaks for itself. You know, this speaks for itself. Mason or secret society. So she's involved in some shit. Let me see. Is she a willing participant, or are they just like exploiting her? Because we're seeing that she's being exploited, but like, did she willingly walk into this? Because sometimes people, they, you know, fuck with things that they know is not legit, then it gets out of hand. Or like, what's going on? It's just like, because it's showing this against her will now, but did she walk into this? Like, what can we see? She thought that she was smart, but she got played. The Seven of Swords. She thought she was smart. She thought she was being sneaky. She didn't expect it to go down like this, guys. She thought she was just going to be a Hollywood starlet, but she didn't know that they were going to be putting Xanax in her booty hole and shit. Like, girl. Not just that, they played on the fact that she was desperate for love. They also played on the fact that she was immature when they were offering this love. She was underage is what's being told to me. Not just that, she's not happy about it. She found out that it was all a lie. What's in the middle of this deck? Justice. It's a karmic situation. In the bottom of the deck, it's telling me she can recover, guys, but the drugs is too much. Yes, the Three of Cups represents celebration, fun, but it also represents partying. It also represents drugs as well. This woman, I don't know, it's being phrased to me this way. If she don't get herself together, this man's going to have his way and she's going to end up dying. I'm getting a sensation with my lips feeling dry and feeling cold. That's sad, you know, like when I did the Ashley Janae reading, I had a download, if you want to call it a download. I said that man did something to her head, right? I said I was feeling an injury. And what happened, like 3 months later, he ended up saying that she hit her head on a rock. That man is full of shit. That man was doing something to her. Not only that, remember how in that reading I said that they're both to blame for her dying? I didn't just say that he did it, and I didn't say that she was completely innocent. This man, he was fucking with her because she had some sort of mental illness. She had something going on with her, and he was playing on that. You know, it's kind of just like if you're suicidal and then someone knows you're having like a manic attack, and then they do everything to trigger you so then you can take yourself out. You know, some people are really sick like that. They can know you have a problem and then they want to play on that. I've seen that in real life with multiple people, if you want to be real. I swear to God, I've seen that. Swear to God, the Most High can strike me down. I've seen that shit where people actually said to other people, like, kill yourself, when they know that, like, that person was going through a tough time. So it said that he's guilty and she's guilty. Watch that reading if you want to know the truth, because it's very disturbing. Ooh, yeah. But what I'm seeing, though, is that this woman, she needs to heal. She needs to heal. It's just sad. It's sad. It's sad. She didn't know what she was walking herself into. And it's just like they're doing things to her. They're keeping her all drugged up. This putting something in your food is giving me mind control. It's giving me all sorts of shit. What else can we see? What else? This is the tea, bitch. We're giving out the motherfucking tea. It's dramatic because it's sad, but it's also the tea. Guilty. Everything I was saying is true. Guilty. Mind control. Didn't I say that they were doing shit to her sexually as well? I know this is spiritually transmitted disease, but it's telling me this is sex related. STD. They've been giving her shit. You're going to be wealthy. I don't know why. Someone's betting against her. That's what I'm seeing. Someone's betting against her. You know, when you take out a huge policy, this man, if this woman die anytime soon, it's because of this man. This man is trying to get money off of her. And you can only imagine how much money this man is going to get. Because it's kind of just like, you know, when people take out policies on regular people, sometimes a shit ton of money could come from it. Now, imagine this woman that's been in Hollywood for a long time, and even though she's a busted has-been, right? She's a busted flush. You could still bet on her. You could still be like, damn, like, you know, she has a whole life ahead of her. You know, she's young. She's fairly young. She can even get involved in movies, all sorts of shit. So you can only imagine the policy that this man has taken out on her motherfucking life. The energy's telling me it's true. You know how, like, sometimes with these celebrities, they're worth more money dead than alive? It's telling me in this case because it's going to enrich this man. That's why it's telling me you're going to be very wealthy. And that's why the guilty energy came up, because it's telling me that this man, he's trying to get motherfucking paid, guys. He's trying to get motherfucking paid. This is tragic. Let me pull from this deck, and I'm going to leave this shit here. I'll leave that in a future slot. She's desperate. She's been praying. She's desperate. She's been praying. But it's telling me a lot of people, they have their hand in a cookie jar, right? A lot of people have their hand in a cookie jar. A lot of people are trying to get paid. I'm not trying to be fucked up, but it's saying that she's really being whored out right now. Like, they're doing the worst to her, guys. And I paused because an energy told me don't say it. Don't say it. But let me just say, like, they have this woman doing things with animals, doing all sorts of shit to her. Like, she's being used, like, I don't even know how to say it, because this is so fucking fucked up. What can we see with this Wheel of Fortune? Not this deck. It's telling me this deck. What can we see with this Wheel of Fortune? And I'm going to pull from this as well. No, tell me. Yeah, don't. Just pull these two cards. This is fucked up, guys. The Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why it's telling me that they're using her as some sort of cash cow. You got people nutting in this woman. You got people treating this woman like a cow. Like, it's like, if you guys know the energy that I'm picking up, it's really, like, grotesque, right? It's really it even has me, like, like, speechless and shit. Like, I don't even know what to say because it's so intense. Like, this energy, it's really stink. Like, I'm smelling booty. I'm smelling latex. I'm smelling nut. Like, it's just, like, too much going on. So I don't know what's going on. Like, it's just too much, you know? It's just like, you know, I'm a sophisticated individual. You know what I mean? I have certain sensibilities. I'm not a part of that ratchet world, you know? So it's just like, this is sad for me This is like traumatizing for me. Like, you know what I mean? You know, it's just like I'm out here doing all this light work and shit. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm out here doing all this light work, and it's just like, you know, it's hard when you have a cape and you're fucking being Superman, you're fucking being Batman. You know, one needs support when you're out here doing so much light work, you know? Because it's just like, it's just a hard job, but someone's going to have to do it, you know? Because all the other tarot readers be full of shit. So it's kind of just like, the divine spirit is kind of just like, shit, ooh, child. Like, you got to put out the motherfucking tea, bitch, because, like, these motherfuckers need to know what it is. And it's just like, ooh, this is too much a burden for me. Because, you know, like, my sensibilities have me being a particular way, you know? But, like, it's just, this is too much. But, yeah, they doing the most with this woman. They doing the most with her. Not just that. It's because she had a promising future, guys. This high priestess, you know what this high priestess is telling me? She was of the light. You guys seen this woman when she was young. She was like a white girl with a big ass head and shit. She didn't look evil. Like, we would have never thought this would have happened, right? Like, if you see what happened to her, like, you would have never guessed this would have been her outcome, like, years ago and shit, when she was in her youth, right? You would have never thought she would have been, like, so busted and looked like she came out of the trailer park and shit. You would have never thought that. Why? It's because she's a being of the light. You see this high priestess, all this light here? The cards are sideways, represent things being shady. But let me just say, this is sad because it's like she's a being of the light. And it's telling me that the industry devoured her. It's sad to say, but sometimes not every creature or being of the light has a happy ending, you know? And energy is just telling me I need to say this. You know, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it's kind of just like, even like in the religious days and shit, like in the fucking Christian days and all that, like, you know, the Jesus days and all that. I guess it's Christian days now, but like in Jesus days and all that, like, you had people that were, you know, taken out of this world pretty brutally and shit. And some people would say that they were beings of the light, but, you know, they had horrible deaths and shit. They all didn't make it out cleanly. We know that. It's a fact, right? So it's true, you know? This is sad. This is the stuff that the tarot readers don't tell you about. The real life stuff, right? And it's like all the fruit flies are around because they're witnessing this energy of what I'm saying and shit. You know, if you see them, you can see them. They're cute. They're all small and shit. But it's like, the energy is like, what I'm saying is true. That this is a being of the light that was just fucking taken. Now she's being exploited. And they're treating her less than a dog, right? That's just sad. That's sad. It's just too much. It's just too much. You know, that's why it smells like latex and booty and shit. It's like, what do they have her on, like a latex bed and shit? Having her do the most? Okay, what else can I say? You know, you don't age like that just because of drugs, too. It's because something happened to you. Well, I'll say that for what it's worth, but, like, yeah, she just wants to escape this. She just wants to be free. It's telling me she just wants to be free. It's like, she wants to be free. Not just that. It's telling me she really needs support right now, guys. It's like it's like she wants to go to court, but she knows that there's corrupt officials. You know, she's mourning. She's mourning because it's like, what can she do? It's like, what can she do? This is why the tower is here. But let's just complete it with saying that there's a silver lining here, right? And you know why? Because it's not over until you're dead. And guess what? It's not over until the Most High says it's over. So what I'm seeing here is the star. The stars. What is the star? The star is prayer. Yeah, it's sideways. It's telling me she has a grudge against the divine. I get it, you know what I mean? You being slutted out and shit on a latex bed and you're smelling like booty and you're sweaty and shit and people are putting drugs in your anus. It's just like, I'd be mad too. So I'm not, I get it. But it's saying that she needs to pray to the divine. She needs to pray to the Most High God, because the Most High can kill all her goddamn enemies, because she's surrounded by nothing but enemies and shit. All these fucking people are doing the most and shit. It's telling me... It's telling me she just needs to... It's saying that she needs to... I don't know why it's been phrased this way to me. She needs to have mercy on herself. It's telling me she doesn't love herself. So that's deep, that it's being phrased that way, that she needs to have mercy on herself. This woman really needs to have mercy on herself, because you hear the garbage and shit? She needs to throw all the filth behind. This lady has been pumped with so much filth that she doesn't feel worthy. But she needs to understand that Mary Magdalene was what? She was a prostitute, right? And it's like she made it out. So it's just like Amanda Bynes. Like, bitch, you can make it out, girl. Like, you can fucking make it out and shit. Get on your cocksucking knees and pray, bitch, because, like, that's the only way you're going to get out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the reading. You know what I mean? It's hard doing light work, but I did the best that I can motherfucking do. All right? Take care, guys.